Good morning, children. This video is for anyone who's working in the Obelisk group. Before we get on today's lesson, please do the fluent in 5. Here is your 4 questions. Please pause the video now and answer them. And here are your answers. Okay then, children, today we are going to be we're going to be using bar charts, pictograms and tables to interpret and present discrete data. So we're going to be looking at different types of ways of data presented and answering questions on them. So it says here to begin with, we've got 1b, look at the pictogram. So this is shoe size. So on the left hand side is the size of the shoe and how many people have that shoe size. So we can see that we've got a key here, and this is really important. So each picture is worth one person. So it says fill in the blanks in the table. So how many children have shoe size 1, 1, 2? How many have 2? 1, 2, 3. And how many have 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need to do shoe size 4 and 5 because the answer's already done for us. Nice, easy question. 2b, think of one question to ask about the information in this pictogram. Favourite sport. So here we've got tennis. There's 1, 2. So we'll just put some numbers there to help us. Football, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And basketball, 1, 2, 3. So we could do a range of different questions. I'm going to say a few and then I'm going to write one. So a nice obvious one is which sport was the most popular? So that would be football. Which sport was the least popular? That would be tennis. But a question I'm going to show is which sport had half the amount of votes as football. Now this one's quite going a bit stretching our knowledge. So here we're saying that which sport had half of the amount of football, so 6. So half of 6 is 3. So the answer would have been basketball. So that's question 2b. Question 3b, use the information in the table to complete the pictogram, toys sold. So again, in this case, if you don't have a printer, I would just draw out this table, draw out the pictogram. So we've got here toys, we've got a drum, a yo-yo and a dinosaur and a teddy. So each picture represents 1. So it says here, we've got 5 drums. So we're gonna have to draw 5 drums. So I'm gonna try my best to draw some drums. Again, these pictures don't need to be very detailed in terms of what they look, as long as they've got the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's correct, we've done that. There's 3 yo-yos, so we've got 1, 2, 3. There we go. And there's 6 teddies. This is a dinosaur, so it's going to be a very rough drawing. Obviously, if you want to make your drawings a bit better than Mr. Taylor's, you're more than welcome to. Art has never been one of Mr. Taylor's strongest points. So there we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teddies. The last question we're going to look at today is look at the bar chart, bikes sold. Which month did they sell the fewest bikes? So we look at the key word is fewest. So the fewest means the least amount. So what we can do is we could work out by counting up each one and writing how many there was of each. Or the reason why we use bar charts in this is because it's much easier to be able to identify values, and especially answering questions such as which month did they sell the fewest bikes, by looking at which bar is the smallest. And in this case, it is February, because the other 3 bars are much taller. So our answer is February. That's your input for today's lesson. So what I'd like you to do now is go to your task sheet and answer the questions on the task sheet. Best of luck.